Okay. Let me clear out my blueprint pin here. And then before we do anything crazy, I need to slap on the afterburner upgrade for my sea truck. Blam. Completely upgraded and ready to go. And then... Where's the snow fox? Come over here. It really has mostly been a waste of space inside of my sea truck, but... You never know. Boom. I didn't mean to get on this. I'm actually just trying to pack it up. I do not expect to be able to jump on water here. It'd be cool though. We need better hover jets. Alright. Wait, hold up. Does my prawn get charged up when we're at base, or do I have to replace them? Oh, fuck. Oops. That's an awkward thing, but okay. I didn't know I needed to repair that separately or charge it up separately. Alright. Let's try... We're gonna try this area over here, because... I don't really have it explored. It's either here or like here, and maybe we just need to go down into the depths. This afterburner is nice. I didn't expect it to like, it's basically like extra speed for like 3 seconds. And then it comes back like, it feels like 5 seconds, 7 seconds. If it ends up burning all of our energy, that's okay. I've got ion power cells. All right. Our goal is to go as deep as possible, or at least, well, to find a place that lets us go as deep as possible. I don't even know if that's going to be over here. Whoa. Well, this looks like,
Entering ecological dead zone. The prospect for survival is fast approaching 0.
Yeah, this seems... Ah! Mom! Oh, I'm back! I was gonna say, this seems like the edge of the map, not really something... Oh my goodness! Oh, God! I'm the only meal around for miles. It wants to eat me. Oh, God. Dude, if you swam like a few hundred meters over here, there's much tastier treats, I swear. Look at all these things. These things probably don't have too much on them, but the jellyfish, maybe. Jeez. Okay. Let's try going west. Although I need to repair my ship. God damn. Whoops. I'm gonna right click, not left click. Okay. Keeping it going. We're gonna check west, because there's this massive spot I haven't checked here. I think it's gonna be like the glacier wall. Extends out. Yep, that's what. It's just where the game has brought us. I just have to rub my face all over the map until Alan goes, ah, yes, this seems. I seem to be picking up the signals of the facility. Well, at least we got a little bit of information from us going off into the dead zone a little bit. Anything past this point, probably not out there. We have some land here, dude! I thought you'd just be in the area where the land stops! Look, I've brought you to tastier meals. They might not have many nutrients, but there are many of them. You can think of them like potato chips. And they have shocks, so it's kind of like a spicy potato chip. And they're pretty sizable. I bet their eyeballs are probably pretty tasty too. There are a lot of creatures that like eating eyes, and they're like 30% eyeball. Oh, goodness. It's funny too, in terms of like the annoyingness of like this situation of trying to find out where I need to go. Because by default, right, like this is not the game doesn't have this map naturally. This is a mod. In reality, I'm just supposed to like randomly wander around and hope that my memory is good enough to remember where I have or haven't been. Or hope that Alan eventually says, fuck it, here's the location, I'll mark it on your screen. And while the second option is decent, I don't even know what's gonna happen. It could very well be just like, hey, find it for yourself. It's about the journey, not the destination, player. Okay, let me repair my ship. What the fuck? Okay, we might need to just head back to base. And grab the materials. And then maybe he'll say something when we have the materials. But it does seem, the last dialogue we had with Alan really does make it seem like it comes down to just, good luck. It's somewhere. Cave has my curiosities. Whoops. I think there's just a sea monkey cave, though. Wow, look at him go. You're gonna grow so big and strong, little guy. Rock puncher egg discovered. Oh! My egg must have hatched. What in the balls? Got another artifact. Neat. Obelisk. Sea truck teleportation module. Fucking what?
New technology acquired.
This artifact's function is poorly understood, but scans indicate it's generating a strong electromagnetic field. Some hypothesized functions: energy transfer device, geomagnetic scientific instrument, communication network node. Okay, hold on. First, yoink. But second, Huh? Teleportation module? Sea truck module that provides a teleportation destination pairing for the tether tool. Tether tool. Teleport to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. Well, that's pretty intriguing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw those on there, I guess. What the heck? Well, this was a lucky find. I don't know if Alan was ever gonna point me down here. Though I'm a little bit sad at the limitation of the module. When it said teleportation module, I got really excited under the idea that I could maybe teleport all the way back to my base and then back to the sea truck. That would be awesome. That's what I want. And we just drop things off and not have to cross the entire map manually for it. But you know, you still have to do the manual labor of like taking this stuff back and forth, which I am fine with. Just not the distance crossing, because goddamn. But being able to teleport back to my ship in an emergency or something is not too bad either. Means I can be more likely to like leave my my sea truck in like a safe location, especially as it gets so big. Like we have 5 modules on this thing. It's long. Okay. Where the fuck could I end up going? We're gonna assume that Alan doesn't know where this facility is, which means it wouldn't be like the alien distress call origin or something. At the moment, there's like one more place I can think of that seemed to have a lot more depth to it overall. And that was the like sea anemone area, the area over here. I don't remember if I really fully checked that out. It's also this spot, although I think this was just geothermal vents. Oh, wait, nope, this is the entrance to the mining facility. Which are next to some geothermal vents. Okay, I never got to see how far this goes, because I think we got some cool materials and then we just left. And then you got more like actual big geothermal activity here. That means there could be a good chance there's a volcano to worry about. Hold up. Toggle map. All right. Oh wow, I like crammed my prawns super hardcore up there, holy shit. Okay, well I don't think I've been over to this specific spot. Look at all these PDAs. Booster tank. Use oxygen to give a speed boost. Oh, shit.
New blueprint synthesized.
That sounds cool.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A Reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other. We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
Hey, we got to hear the first part of her story. Kind of. I would like to know how she got here in the first place. I wonder if we could like go to her first base and she'll be there. We definitely missed. I feel like we missed some opportunities there with her. Like maybe after if we had talked to her before, she would like have more to say after resolving Sam's storyline. I doubt she'd have much to give us for like the alien part. But still would be nice. It's the only other human we saw on this planet. I talked to an alien more than I talked to humans. I think I deserve a treat. What does this require? Use oxygen to give a speed boost. It requires a high capacity O2 tank, which means it's a downgrade. I don't want it. Sadly. Oh, wow, we're so close to having just a tether tool, but I don't have the other part, so that's also necessary. Boomerang. Alright, keep going up. These depths were not where the alien artifact is. Oh! You know what? Speaking of Marge, I didn't realize we had basically just come up on her base. Oopsies. Damn. Okay, so she really did. The back of her cave led down to the alien. The last alien body piece we needed. Marge! You here? I noticed you're. Oh, nice.
You again.
Hey! I'm giving you a
You
skin.
can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Marguerite Maida, freelance security personnel. Status missing, previously thought to be dead. Last known contact was on a recording found in another sector, 4546B, which claims she killed a Reaper Leviathan. Personality markers. Margaret is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She's strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. Not much is known about Margaret. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states, a backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TSF for going off mission. The details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Margaret was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546B. Huh. You're a pretty cool lady, Margaret. I wish we had more to talk about. But, you know what? Now we have access to her back room over here. What do we got? Small stove. Is that just a big chunk of meat? Oh my goodness. Margaret Mina's log 3.
Fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I'd ever smelled. As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance. Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The winds followed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water. Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper's skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
Oh yeah. And you know what? Some things that our character probably desperately needs. A shower, a toilet, a sink. Goodness. I'm sure we have one of them fancy schmancy suits that just handled a lot of the hygiene things for us, which is why I was never brought up. But good work, Mark. You know, with Altera sort of gone, you could probably go up top more, but I guess this place is cozy enough, and if you know what you're doing, then... You've got plenty of food and water and stuff down here. Double checking if she has any good plants or something that I could take. You know, I never ended up getting a light tool or even putting down a floodlight. When I first got those blueprints, I'm like, ah, yeah, I'm gonna light up the area around my base, but I really haven't needed it that desperately. So what do those even need? They're not like high priority, but if they're not too bad to make, I'll do it just for the hell of it. Low power conduction unit, useless. Toilet, alternatively, you could just go in the ocean. Oh, it takes a pipe, that's funny. Same thing with this. Places your dishes, emits high intensity water streams. Soap not included. That's okay, there's so many like things down here that could probably be turned into soap in some kind of way. Get me out of here. So safe to say, we've cleared out the depths from here, kind of to here, into here, which means I need to go east, potentially. Although, I don't know. This area over here, this is like the Omega Lab. So if we look at the map, it's almost like the edge of the map anyways. Down here. Still, We'll give it a check. Actually, we're under that fucking area right now. What the fuck am I talking about, right? Oh no, we're like on the west side of that. We have yet to reach the lilies. That was kind of cool. I noticed these were glowing purple, and I was like, that must mean there's something nearby, and then a little sea monkey comes along. I wonder how my sea monkey's doing at base. Definitely gonna check in on the little guy. I still have other priorities first. Even if I don't know where the priorities be. Alright, Leviathan, I need some action. It's fucking go time.
Welcome, Captain.
You! Fight me! Oh yeah, here we go! Oh. You fool! I've latched on! You missed your opportunity to take me out. Ooh, you cowardly fuck! You call yourself a Leviathan? Get back down here, damn it! Oh my god! Oh my god, it just like one-shot that shark? Damn! Damn! Oh boy. You're lucky I don't have torpedoes. Come back here. Ah! Okay, maybe I go. Maybe we leave this alone. It isn't working out. The grapple hook technique doesn't work in open spaces. We're gonna hire above us. I also feel like it probably healed after it ate that fucking shark, so even if I did do a little bit of damage, it probably just immediately got rid of it anyways. Okay, go back to base. Hold up. I need titanium. Yeah, we're actually going to need quite a bit of titanium here. Any other titanium veins around here? I see plenty of copper, but I don't need copper. I don't even think I need glass. Alright. If I see a titanium ore vein on the way back, then I'll stop again. Let's make it daytime. Surely it's safe to sleep 100 meters away from a Leviathan. I wonder if our little sea monkey's grown up, and if we can go out on little journeys together. It would be cool. I feel like with some creature eggs, you can kind of be like, all right, we know what that one is, right? Like I picked up a couple, or like an egg with an eyeball. That's probably the hypnosis creature. The sea monkey one just gave us the name outright. But I don't know about this, some of these other ones. You think the rock breaker is an herbivore? Let's see. Trying to find out before I throw more things in there. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a carnivore. Oh yeah. Attracted to glow larvae found in and around deep sea rock formations. Known to attack larger creatures which threaten its territory, perfectly adapted to cave environments, its 6 legs adhere to walls, and can propel it short distances to the water. Heavily armored, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators. Avoid or redirect with food. Thankfully, I never intended to fight them. Alright, what do we got going? Holy moly, that is a lot of bladderfish! What the? They went crazy in there! I put 3 inside of this tank, maybe 4. God damn! Sea monkey, I'm sorry for what you had to witness here. Are you gonna be okay? Okay. I was hoping you would interact with me here. This is fine. It's fine. Pangling! Oh my god, it's grown up so much. Hey, little buddy. Okay, same thing. In the first game, there was a pet or two that if you released, they would chill out and join you. And just follow you around the world. I don't know if that's the case here. But if it were going to be any of them, surely it would be either the sea monkey or the pangling. And I think the sea monkey would be a little bit more, you know. likely to follow us everywhere. Yeah, thank you. Meanwhile, the Pangling. It's fucked off. It's gone back home. Oh wait, no, there it is. I guess we'll see if they stick around. I wish I could name them so I can know which ones are the ones I raised. Okay, this is how we can test this. Put a little bit of distance. If it tries to stay close to us, then it is a tamed creature that wants to be our buddy forever. No such luck. My children hate me. Alright, let's take a gamble. Let's find out if the that big ring egg is a predator or not. I imagine it shouldn't be, right? The way that the ones we found were all like super hidden inside of like glaciers. And I don't think that's a predator thing to do. That's a, oh god, everything wants to eat us, let's hide our babies kind of thing to do. I swear to god, there are even like more. Nuts. I would never need to run out of water out there, that's for sure. Okay. We're here to gather a few materials for the construction of Alan. So, we will begin by creating the more advanced materials. I need one polyaniline. One plasteel ingot. Oh, that one takes a while, Jesus. I have occasionally been tempted to put more than one fabricator next to each other in instances like this, but it's okay, we'll make it work. Synthetic fiber. The first one we're actually crafting, like directly. Everything else is just stuff I need to grab directly. I don't know what that yellow one is. Hold up. Fuck is it? Hold on. Root pustule. Oh. I mean, I have them. Exactly two, perhaps. Oh, no. Okay, no, we have a few more here. And then diamonds, I'm sure are around. Here we go. Cube. We're not gonna do the teleporter thing. I don't think it's worth it. Please tell me I'm not out of ion cubes. That would be crazy. There's no way. Okay, here we go. Whew. Whew. Concerning. I should take an extra ion cube though. Sometimes we have to power up alien structures for that. Oh, and then we need kyanite, which honestly we should probably have over here on the fresh side of our base. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right. We have exactly what we need to create all the parts for Alan. And I have a general idea where we need to go for Alan's part. So hold on, we're gonna replace our battery on this. Charge it up. Anything else that might be useful in the short term? Maybe the laser? Okay, here. Take these. I'm gonna put the hypnosis fish in with the crab. Good luck, crab. Good luck, rock puncher. I hope you can rocket a punch so fast if it tries to eat you that you don't die. Yoink, yoink. There'll be more of them. They have no natural predators. All right. So Google tells me, or at least one of the first results from a Reddit and reading it, says that it's in the Crystal Cave, but further down. Which I didn't know there was a further down over there. That's really unfortunate that I had missed that. So we need to head back over to the Kyanite caves. Oh shit! I didn't realize with this map mod I could just click on beacons directly on the map to turn them on or off. That is so fucking useful. No wonder they like have this thing as like a toggle, because technically you could just be like this, just this, boom, boom, boom. That is convenient, mod developer. I'm sorry I didn't perceive your infinite wisdom. That's on me. I should have tried it out. Yeah, I guess we missed like a side entrance that probably goes even further down, because I don't think the area that we ended up with the body component did not seem to go further down. Which means it had to have been like just an extra part of the cave. And I was trying not to get eaten by the giant Reaper Leviathan, or sorry, the Shadow Leviathan. So oopsies. I will suffer the fate that destiny wants for us. We should be able to find an entrance over this hill here. Maybe a little bit more to the right. These are so cool, but I've really never had to actually interact with them. Where is a damn entrance? What the fuck? Okay, no, we still haven't gotten past the beacon I put down early, at least. Here we go. I wonder if there's any like modular upgrade things I just haven't found. I wouldn't be surprised if there are a couple of like Altera sites I missed out on. And they gave, you know, like, say like the ultra capacity booster tank. Or maybe even a capacity tank that goes even further beyond ultra capacity. Mastered ultra capacity tank. punchers. Whoop. Oh, too vertical. My bad. Fuck. Reconnect. Reconnect. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Really? Oh, it looked like we were fucking vertical, or like perfectly level. Jesus. Even here. We need a level button. Or like, not a level button, but like a level indicator. That would be good enough. Sorry, little bladder fish. Must consume you. We have a long trek ahead. All right. So we'll get about where that Shadow Leviathan is. Then we're gonna start looking for like branches in the path. And truly, this could be like, this side could be where the branch is. Just gonna hop out and look at my sea glider occasionally. Let's see. It's all about depth here. I really should have made those torpedoes. At least scare off things if they try to approach me. I like to imagine that Shadow Leviathan's respawn. Well, I don't like to imagine it, I just think it has. Okay. It's too quiet here.
I take a deep, deep dive into the ocean line. There's a roll that moves just right under the tide, but I'll never know unless I look inside. I take a deep, deep dive, taking a step into the depth of an explorer. Submarine life flow through the town under the water.
I should have turned on my jukebox while we were backtracking. I forgot. There we go. This is different. This is different. This is different. Hold up. Shh. Shh. This is different. What is all this? Gold, silver. This looks like kyanite. I'm kind of overkill on kyanite at the moment. Poly cage. The poly cage plant exhibits bioluminescence caused by the chemical reaction between a light-emitting molecule and a particular enzyme. Does this actually go anywhere? Or is this just a fun little, cave? But I think this is showing us what lies in our future. I need to find more little caves like this that are yellow rather than purple. And then our map kind of shows us there's two things that go down. One to our northeast. And there's something lurking below to the south. Real down there. Now, I don't remember what it looks like for that other alien artifact thing, but I guess we'll hope we can manage this. Shit. Now, if we're gonna move everything, it's gonna be together. Oh boy. Not every space was created for the sea truck, but I can make it work. Fuck. Okay, how about here? This feels like it's a little bit more wide. Nice. Okay, eastbound ish. Let me get a confirmation. Fuck, we're too high up now. Well, we're winging it. Go east. See if there are holes in the ground. There's holes on my ship! Why? Why? It was so peaceful up here. Thought maybe we still had a couple of corners, but no, little fucking ambush predator over there. Go eat a fucking rock lobster! No! 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 My truck! Beetle! Beetle, no!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You son of a bitch! So it's down to this, huh? It has to die. It has to die for destroying my vehicle. Fear me! I'll crush you just like I did the first Shadow Leviathan! You'll pay! I invested so much into that fucking truck! My ion power cells! My depth upgrades! The afterburner! And it's just gone, huh? I thought it would just kick me out or something, not fucking completely rupture my goddamn car! Fuck. This is so bad. When was my last save? 30 minutes ago. Fuck. I don't even know when that specifically was. Bring it on, fucker! I'll make it to you eventually. It's about playing the long con here. need to get to cover. Can't afford to lose this vehicle too. It's my only way home. I don't even know if this is fucking worth it. That really does blow. I really didn't know that it was just gonna fucking literally completely 100% destroy my goddamn vehicle. I thought it would just break the fucking front open and kick me out. That's such a bummer too. Some of that shit I literally cannot get back. The fucking ion power cells. Like how the fuck? There. I'm sad. It looks like I can do small movements and still get my energy back, so we can keep up with this thing and keep up the damage a little bit more. I was scared that if I like did any kind of movement thing, it would just drain the rest of my energy. Because obviously I don't think this is intended. Normally when you grapple, it drains your energy, but if you grapple it at just the right way, it's just free. Oh god, I'm still lamenting over fuck. I might have enough materials that I can get my Star Truck, or my Sea Truck, back to like relatively where it was. But there might not even be a point. Asshole, and your only goddamn move is a grapple attack. Fuck. I finally got ran into some bullshit. We're gonna have to look around. I hope some of the stuff from my truck is still there. Obviously, like, my modules are fine. But I really don't want to have to remake all the upgrades for my goddamn truck. That's, like, super expensive. Fuck did this asshole go? There you are. Oh, in the world now, huh? Useful. Awesome. I'm glad for you. Try to escape out of bounds again, you little fucking cheater? That's okay. I got my own exploits. I'm staying attached to you all the way. I think it's dead. It's almost kind of sad, like it's holding itself. Yeah, fuck you. Cry yourself to sleep. Son of a bitch. I don't know what to do. I mean, what I'm gonna do is just continue on, and we'll just have to leave this here and hope that I don't run out of energy. So we're gonna need to take some extra batteries, just in case. We're gonna have to take all of our food supplies. Massive bummer. Okay, hold on. I need to straighten this out a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. Entering from this again. Is there anything else I could use? Healing items just in case, thermos just in case. These guys should be fine. Okay, let's try to get out of here again. Let's see. So, where we just have been fighting. That crystal area over there is where we were before. That went down into the artifact thing. What area would go deeper than that? Maybe over here to the east side a little bit more? Let's get my prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I never thought I was gonna end up in a situation like this. Unfortunate. I wish I had known the consequences. I wouldn't have done what I did. I was kind of trying to find out, you know? I was just like, so sure, like, it could be a funner consequence, you know? Because I love the idea of like, oh, you get booted out of your fucking sea truck, it becomes an emergency situation. I don't enjoy it completely is gone, by the way, 100%. All that shit that you had in there erupted completely by an asshole who can kill you in 2 hits. Like, alright, my bad. I would have gone and repaired in a corner like a scared little animal if I had known that it was gonna be that bad. Okay, this is way different. I think we've made it to where I need to be. Eclipse plant. Distinctive vibrant plant is often growing out of green crystal outcropping that appears to be similar to jade. Okay, you say that, but this is more like red crystals. We found what we were looking for, though. Yeah, I completely missed this little red crystal area. Crazy. Geronimo! This is what the prawn was for, I think. I think this area is going to be potentially reaching the depth that the sea truck wouldn't be able to go past. but this would barely maybe be able to fit into that area between 1,000 and 1,100. Hold up. I should repair this. Could be more Leviathans down here. Ooh, on this. Can you rebuild the front of the train? Yeah, I can rebuild it. It's just a massive pain in the ass to the point that, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna ever bother, because if we can just beat the game here, then it's whatever. Oh, fuck me. Oi! I just killed one of you fuckers! That's fantastic, GaLm. Maybe get to work identifying it. Because it's getting pretty bad out here. At least this thing doesn't spew fucking lava balls, I guess. Just gonna wedge myself into a corner that it can't reach. Or just find the facility. Either of those two things are the win states. Jeez. Okay, let's get this repaired. Well, this looks like a massive dead end. What is this shit anyways? Large red barrel formation. Red barrel is an extremely rare mineral. These crystal formations are abnormally large and suggest a very specific geochemical environment. In order for these crystals to form, the surrounding water must be rich with beryllium, the environment must be very hot, between 300 and 650 degrees Celsius, and there must be surface fractures or cavities for the distinct formations to emerge. Maybe we can find one of these cavities. Just a hole leading into the facility. There's the fucker. Okay, I need the map. I need the map. I think maybe that east side goes much further down. So far, not in any useful way. Oh, here we go.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Fantastic. Well, the good news is I brought everything on me.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You can keep on telling us
So
what
you
happened.
came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Fine, fine. We'll have a full body for you before you can confront everything that happened in the past.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the tunnel.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Yeah, so you tell me right now. Okay, fine. Commence storage medium fabrication.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
Hey, how you said that?
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh,
I do not wish to speak about it.
we can come back to this.
You don't want to speak about the potential ending of trillions of lives? Oh, gee, I wonder why. Damn, Alan. This is pretty intense.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Architect body. The complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid, incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. Skin. The outer layer of tissue has the consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. Limbs. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Mobility. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and the hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Teleportation. This architect body is able to teleport, or blink, short distances. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that the architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. You get to just blink teleport at will, huh? It's kind of cool. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium borer of Calt whale prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Putty serpent of Apostacar. This snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing, and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. Electrode eel of Lithton, astral rays, moons of Mardon 14, shaggy goats of Olympion, giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. They're just all over the place. All right, Alan.
Commencing data transfer.
It's been fun having you in our head. Thanks for the journey.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Cool.
Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
No.
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Don't cop out on us, dude.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
and the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
He's certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Ooh. Okay. Maybe Architect Base Gate Facility. I guess that's our way out.
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Right. Well, I have to do a very awkward triple trek back to my fucking base. So, yeah. I guess I have preparations to make first. Alright. Let's get these cleared out, and now I gotta figure out all the goddamn shit we're gonna need. Oh boy. Okay. Unpin all, honestly. Alright. So, first up, I have to make the sea truck itself. Then, we have to make, at the very least, a sea truck horsepower upgrade and afterburner. We might not need to make a depth upgrade if we're just going to be heading to the ancient facility. It looks to be on the surface. Oh, that's fun. We crash landed in front of the Architect Base Gate facility, basically. What a little twist. Okay, with that said, we're still going to bookmark the upgrades just in case. Here we go. There. Alright. So, out of everything there, the hardest things for me resource-wise, it's the nickel. I don't think I have a lot of nickel back at base. Glass and titanium I need too, but those aren't like hard for me to get. I just need to farm them. So we might do a little bit of that on the way back. Maybe. How much space do I have in my storage? We left a bunch of stuff in here. Fuck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh boy. I feel bad for Alan. I don't know if his people are going to be in any kind of intact state. Hey, fuck off, buddy! You're wasting both of our times. Christ. Okay. Now that you've lost attention for a second, I'm fucking off myself. Please let me up. I've got so far to go. Oh, that's so far too. Oh, everything's bad. Oh, God. Well, at least we get to try out the prawn experience that they originally wanted us to do, huh? The fucking walking around on my prawn rather than using the sea truck. At least the power drain isn't too bad. I'll probably still have to replace my power cells before we make it back to base, but I do think it's possible. Just gonna get the fuck out of these caves so that the shadow leviathans don't eat me. Sadly, I'm not allowed to do a couple of things here, which makes me sad. First things first, that I'm sad about. I can't dock my prawn to my existing modules. Second thing is, even if I wanted to, I don't think I can make a sea truck or a truck down here. I'm not 100% on that though, but I don't think I can craft one at a moon base, or a moon pool rather. But I'm thinking it would be cool if I could. It'd be a way to get us a Star Truck down here without having to do anything too crazy. All right, we just keep it going. We'll grab some. If I see a quartz crystal thing, we'll grab it. That's gonna be like the biggest thing I need. Just a lot of glass. I probably won't go for the depth 3 upgrade. We'll just go for the Mark II. And again, I very strongly doubt we're gonna even need to dive too much further, but I mean, well, fuck. Actually, that's wrong, because I have to come back down here to get my goddamn sea truck. Or like my sea truck modules, so I do need to have the Mark III upgrade for that. Oh boy. No, we're still far away from this. There could be a Shadow Leviathan here. I have my paranoia. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I need nickel. Just 3. Just 3 nickel. Fuck. Nickel. That's all I need. I don't think there's any down here, honestly. Shoot. I never did really memorize where the fuck that stuff pops up. Whoops. The only place I remember is down by the sea and enemy stuff, and I'm not going all the way back down there. Maybe. Yeah, no, that's way over here down near the southeast. Very sad. Okay, here's what we're gonna have to do. Because I doubt I'm gonna get the nickel, but I do know that the Mark II upgrade can go down to 600 meters. So we'll bring the sea truck back, we'll get our 6 meters, or get it to 600 meters, and then we'll manually bring the rest of it back. Doesn't sound amazing, and I probably don't even need to do it if the game ends right after you do the gate. But, you know, it's the principle of the matter at this point. Okay. This wasn't that bad. I actually got here way faster than I thought it was going to take. Considering I'm walking.
Overboard, Captain.
Alright. I'll go through with it. I'm getting the sea truck back. Oh, sea truck. I'm sorry what happened to your older sibling. It was my mistake. I just should have assumed that they would completely blow up my vehicle rather than leave it in a cool, broken state. While I shan't be able to bring you to the full capabilities that you deserve, we're gonna get you somewhere. At least capable of getting you down to the depths, and getting the rest of my modules. Alright.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I'm fine here. I'm drinking some water. Hydrating.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. So I have to make the upgrade stuff in here. I gotta fabricate it, then upgrade it. Sea truck parts. Okay, thankfully, I at least have enough for Mark 1 without actually getting a chance to check. We'll see about the rest. Upgrades. Horsepower upgrade. Afterburner upgrade. No power. I don't believe you. Gotta be a bug. Okay. There. I'm stress eating. Mark 2. Can I afford Mark 3? No. Actually, hold up. I mean, what? Yes, no, I can't. But I have enough nickel ore. So it just comes down to titanium. I don't have enough titanium. Oh my god. That's rectifiable. I can have my sea truck back at full fucking order instantly. Okay, hold up. We started the crafting, or tried to, for one of the upgrades, and then it just got weird. I think it was the afterburner one. Okay. I don't really give a fuck about the defense thing, so let's just go get titanium and then we're good. The assholes want to bite my paint, that's fine. Okay. We should be good with... We just need one plasteel ingot, so we need 5 titanium. This is doable. The final... final craftalings. Hey, this helps. Shit, if I was closer to one of the Mercury ships, I'd just be spam grabbing those metal salvage parts. Those would be so useful right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have enough to get this. Yes. Turned into a plasteel ingot. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's unpin all this shit. I basically have everything on my sea truck except for the little extra barrier thing that's fucking worthless, so whatever. One last thing to do for this. We must name it and christen it before we put it on its maiden voyage to retrieve the lost modules. So we will now do a color swap. The base color will be green, the stripe color will be black, and we will name it B2 for Beetle 2. Okay, well the color's applied, but that looks hideous. Hold up. Hold up, we can do better than that. I think it's gonna be dark green. I'm gonna have to do white instead. Whoa. When you make the interior blue, it just makes it seem like you're underwater in general. I love it. Boot up. Oh. The water filter things are over here. Okay, so before we go back to the modules, I need to check out my babies. Oh, look at that dumb looking thing. Okay, so one of the eggs was a titan fish, and then what the fuck is that? Is that the baby form of the hypnosis thing, or a whole different creature entirely? Trivalve Gold. The Trivalve is a brightly colored creature with a flexible exoskeleton covering most of its body. It is naturally inquisitive creature and is capable of bonding with a human companion. They have the mental capacity to learn simple commands and can learn tricks. Trivalves also have the unique capacity to demonstrate emotion. Whether this is a form of advanced mimicry or an actual demonstration of feeling is unknown. Oh shit. Hey bud. Okay, well it's time to do the same thing. We're giving it the leaving it in the wilds test. Oh. Play with fish. This thing is scary as fuck, but like also kind of adorable. Okay. Also, hey! My sea monkey's chilling out around here still. You know, they're not really following us like I would like. But that's okay, look. He tried to follow us a little bit. I'm also now looking for that pangling. The pangling I kidnapped. Maybe he made it home. Hey, bud. Aw, a little upside down fish. Okay. It is time. I must rescue my ship. Everything will be in full order. Thankfully, I won't have to do anything too crazy. I was ready to like do the whole like, okay, leave my sea truck a little bit higher up, dive all the way down, slowly pilot my ship back. But now I should be able to just literally bring my ship straight there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Rumble time. Wait. Hold on. We're not completely ready yet. I didn't need to run all this way, I just kinda forgot. Ion power cells. My baby deserves to be full power. Fuck. Okay, my baby's at half power. I don't have enough for the more ion power cells. Okay, we need to just take it out of dock. Boom. Ion power cell. All right, little fish. We're going on a journey. Try not to get eaten. I'm gonna name my little gold buddy Triton. I feel so fast, I feel so nimble. But it could just be placebo from being so tiny now. I see you. I'm on the way. Okay, we are somewhat over where we left. Is this an entrance I can use? Huh. What's in the box? Booster tank. Yeah, I already have it. Thanks for the titanium. I was a little excited. I was like, ooh, hidden little item. Okay, one of these has to go all the way down. Here we go. Oh, the afterburner, I can't turn it off. Oh, God. Ooh. More hidden shit. Thanks. I'm gonna need it when we go into space. To an alien planet. Hey, Triton. Make sure to keep yourself hydrated, buddy. Okay. This is not working for us here. We're gonna go back up and out. I think we gotta nudge ourselves a little bit more forward over here. Woo! Paparazzi! Everyone's gonna know about your scandals now, big fish. Your life is in shambles. You're gonna have to move away. Whole new identity. Maybe a mustache. Don't worry. We have the best guard for you. It's called a Shadow Leviathan. It totally won't eat you or grab you with its hundreds of arms. Alright. Back in the cave. See if I can make it back to my modules over there. Thankfully, they, auto mark it on the map for us a little bit. Try to see if there's any... We need to go that way, but I can't just go straight through a wall. There's a very big chance as well that the Shadow Leviathan is back. Either just because of like respawn times or because I restarted the game technically. Or like reload save, but some games make that big enough to be like, oh yeah, everything's back now. The giant monster you killed? No, you didn't. Sadly, I don't have my prawn this time, so if the Shadow Leviathan's here this time, we're fucking running. There's nothing I can do. Well, no fast. I fucking left this thing right where everything happened, basically. Yeah. All right. We are whole. Yes. It even updated immediately. Okay. It doesn't sound like there's a Shadow Leviathan out there, so I'm gonna do a quick little check on things. So when everything bad happened, I made the assumption. Oh, hey, there was nickel down here. That's slightly annoying, but whatever. We had enough just in case. I made the assumption that maybe my parts were gone completely, and I'm still kind of under that assumption, but we're giving a double check, seeing if there's maybe any like little upgrade modules laying around down here that I could have just picked up. It's not feeling likely though. I do think they just hard committed to being like, nah, you shouldn't have you shouldn't have let your ship blow up, player. Skill issue. And that is, frustratingly, that is fair. My goal should be to never go to 0% on anything. But I have too many curiosities. It's a bad habit. Okay. I'm not seeing really anything too crazy, so yeah, we're just gonna have to accept the yeah, fuck, yeah. Oh well. Is this this is Marge's base. Let's do one final check-in with her. Maybe we can tell her that we're leaving. Marge! I had an ancient alien in my head the whole time, and now it's in its own body, and I'm about to leave via potentially a teleporter to an ancient civilization. Yeah, you wanna off the planet too? He could come. Okay. I'll make sure to close the door behind me. Enjoy your time on this planet. I, on the other hand, am ready. Or at the very least, see Alan off. I don't actually know if we're leaving with him. I would assume that, like, going to a teleportation facility would result in us also going with him. But it is a big assumption. This is the most ominously lit up gold rock in the whole game. Okie dokes. How do I actually get to the facility? Do we have to go under or over? Technically, we came from over, and it looks like I can't get back up that way. Check out over here. Yeah, you never know when you're gonna need a handy dandy snow fox. Me without my snowsuit. Oh wait! We're back at the Zero facility. I didn't even realize it. I just kind of went straight north. need this. Even just to, like, get rid of some of the cold. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess this makes sense. There was a gate teleporter here, too. I just thought it was gonna be used for other stuff. That explains, again... He did say, or Alan did, was like, oh, yeah, this is worthless until I have a body. He's being for real. When he had said that, I just thought that meant he wouldn't activate any of the teleporters until he was in a body, but then we activated that other facility. I wonder if there was anything else I might have missed teleporter-wise. Might have just been the one. Hi, Alan. I'm here. I'm ready to help you.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes. There is much to do.
Whoa. Okay, well, what is this currently doing? You're not gonna turn on a giant laser again, right? That would kind of suck.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Oh. Sure. What the fuck? Oh my god, I didn't know little Triton could follow me on the ground. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, little guy. We didn't have you for long. That's my bad. I definitely could have grabbed one of those eggs beforehand, and I even might have. But okay. I'm ready to go to the other side. Whoa, we actually get to potentially see the planet a little bit? Or are we still here? On 4546B.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
Okay, we're not at the planet yet. We're not off the planet yet.
Hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a big gate. I don't think we need it for just the two of us. Jesus, man.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Oh, it's a ship. Oh, shit.
Well, this is different.
Do I actually get to do it? Oh, okay, sick. All right. Come on, Triton. We're not done with this place just yet. Okay. I assume I gotta lift this up, get things fixed. Sweet. Oh. Yeah, I think humanity can be trusted with psychic cybernetic arms. Totally. Maybe I could be trusted with psychic arms. Nice.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Okay. You said phase gate, so I thought that that was going to be the teleportation device, but it's a spaceship and then maybe also a phase gate. I shouldn't be trying to understand this technology just yet. Here you go.
The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Alright, well, I can't do that, so I'm taking the stairs. Thank you very much. I mean, it's more of a ramp, but it's stairs, okay? Whoa. Oh, that's what you meant by the ship! Damn! Imagine being able to just assemble a car around yourself like that.
Robin.
Kinda scary, but also kinda cool. Goodbye, Triton. Take care of everybody else. Take care of my sea truck. Oh, my head. Oh, damn.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies.
Clearly.
I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Oh.
Is
Scary.
this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
The
I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
what do I brace myself on? The railing? That's all there's here, man. Oh shit, that actually is what I have to brace on.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
You like 3D printed this fucking ship. You couldn't 3D print me a chair with a seatbelt? Whoa. Oh, this is real trippy. Damn.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Dang! How many asteroids out there? Okay, this is hopeful. Surely the ancient aliens are still alive. Maybe not as many of them as before. They were a galaxy-spanning civilization. This looks healthy, though.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Heck yeah. That was so nice. In. All right. Well, I guess that is Subnautica Below Zero. A very positive ending, considering everything else was like, okay, our sister's dead, everybody else is trying to make like a super virus bacteria thing again for money, and we don't even know what really fully happened to them. I wonder if I missed anything on the logs for that, but okay. This was relatively decent. I'm glad I gave it another shot. I originally bounced off of it because I kept getting lost, trying to figure out where I needed to go, and just like genuinely getting lost, physically navigating myself in the world. And it wasn't like an insurmountable thing, but I was just like, I could just go play something else. And so that's what I did. But I'm glad that I gave it another shot here because, yeah, this was decent. And I'm glad I also found those mods because the map mod was massive for helping orient myself, because the last part of the game here, trying to figure out things, was rough. Even though I still ended up needing to Google, at least I had a better idea of where I was at having the mod map in and of itself. So I'm glad the game is compatible with mods in that front. And with that said, that makes it a little bit of a shame how many quality of life things just weren't there for one of like the most well-regarded survival game series in general. Like Subnautica's up there, right? I would say pretty hardcore. So, whew. Again, thank God for mods. I hope with Subnautica 2 hitting early access, then hopefully eventually full release, they'll be a little bit more up to the standards that I have come to expect from top-notch survival games, especially when you have like a sci-fi base. You can really just say whatever to like making things convenient. But overall, yeah, this was a cool little experience. I enjoyed having a talking companion, or sorry, not talking companion. I mean, yes, I guess we had the alien companion to talk with. I enjoyed having a main character who talks and has like a personal stakes in the story, and I enjoyed Alan as like a little bit of company. It is awkward having an ancient civilization thing basically living inside, or like a being living inside of my head, and then like it almost felt too optimistic, and I could see how some people would bounce off of that after, I would say, like I saw the words natural selection 2 in my brain, just connected neurons there. It's surprisingly positive with how everything went, because I would say Subnautica 1, everything else was relatively bleak, right? Like, the only person who got out of anything from Subnautica 1 was the character who escaped off the planet. Everything else was fucked. And that was kind of still the case here, in that, like, you know, Sam's been dead the whole game, basically. Obviously, we still find out more about, like, what originally happened with the alien outbreak. We find out it's basically Alan's fault. He just didn't expect that the giant sea creature would try to fight back for its babies. And that part we kind of knew from the original game. Like, that was established on how the virus broke out, or the bacteria broke out. Yeah, then you had like the Mercury ship, though technically that was a pre-Subnautica 1 thing, because it was shot down by the laser, and we turned off the laser in the first game, and clearly it hasn't gone back on. A bunch of people keep fucking landing down this damn planet. Yeah, it's got some oddities. Obviously, you know, the game's called Below Zero. A big part of it is trying to be like ice themed, and I feel like the ice theme was more of a nuisance than anything actually like fun to super engage with, at least with the way it was implemented. There was really only like one big place that I actually had to deal with the ice mechanic a bunch, and that was the what was it called? The 5 facility all the way to the west, that then also connected with the other alien artifact and like body component thing. That was a massive area where we end up using the hover bike, or the hover pad, Snow Fox. And weirdly enough, I almost wish we had more of that, because having it just be like a one-off big section kind of sucked. It felt weird almost being one and done with that, especially because like the fucking biggest part of the story, our sister and what her fate and her mission was also tied to that one place, and then it was all gone. I don't know, it's maybe we did things in an awkward order, since I did also just kind of force myself over there because I didn't know what else to like do at the time. But like, you know, they had story-wise mentioned the place. We had a map of all the facilities, so yeah, I said, screw it, we'll head to the base. And that also leads me into curiosity with Marge. I wonder how much more involved she would have been in the story had we not already beaten the major part of the story before running into her again. That part is a little bit awkward. But I'd say, I guess the real weakest part of this game, once you just get down to like the ocean main part in of itself, is I didn't really feel that necessary to have a base, and it was kind of inconvenient to even get a base up and running, even with like the mod that allowed me to craft from storage from like anywhere in the structure. Just getting the damn stuff was a pain in the ass, unless I like went out of my way to do it. In terms of I like collecting stuff along the way for me doing like main mission things, dumping the things, and not having it be like a major inconvenience. And the biggest way that could be solved in this is if there were stack sizes. That would solve so many issues, beyond also like the quality of life of being able to craft from like storage boxes around. But if some of the shit in this game could just stack to a certain size, specifically titanium, that would solve so goddamn much, because then I wouldn't have to be sitting there constantly being like, I picked up 5 titanium, what do I gotta do? I guess I gotta head back to my base. That part's just, don't really like that too much. I also, again, feel like, going back to like the other characters of this story, I don't know what happened to them. Did they just leave? Fucking Sam and the other dude, Parvat or whatever, gets killed in the accident, and then they're like, well, guess we're done here. This is a liability. We can't afford for this to look that bad to Altera, so everyone's got to go. That part, I'm not sure. I did kind of miss on that. But overall, I still enjoyed this, and I'm glad that they're then now making a Subnautica 2. Everything I've seen on it so far looks really, really nice. I am really super excited for the game. So again, I'm glad I went through this, and I'm glad that this, even though it got mixed reception, didn't put like a weird end to the series overall. So I'm happy for that. I guess in terms of the last kind of thought, still like thinking back to like the base thing and like progression, I almost wish there were a few more things for me to progress over. I did kind of feel like I rushed the end then a little bit there, but again, it was just because we had everything. I even had a nuclear reactor, right? I had a nuclear reactor. The only thing I really could have done was try to like set up a thermal power base or something, but I didn't really have much needing to constantly drain power. It was just basically like the scanner room, and you can turn that shit off when you're not using it. So it feels in a weird area where like you have so many of the capabilities of the original game of like making a big base, but it's not super duper necessary. And then I guess that then leads back into like the sea truck in and of itself. The sea truck was okay. I think if we could have gotten a few more upgrades to it with the way that I ended up using it, like it would have been nice to have gotten more speed upgrades over the course of the game, something else to like sink into for the mark upgrades. Something that could, I would have loved the speedometer or something. I genuinely don't know how fast the sea truck is, and how like if it slows down when you have more attachments. Because if they had told me like outright, yeah, the more attachments or modules you put on this, we're not gonna slow down your speed, it'd be like, oh sick, I'll fucking put 10 modules on the damn thing. I'll become a super long train that crosses the planet from one module to the other, right? That would be fun. But instead it's something that you have to Google, and that then goes back to way what I originally played. I just didn't really want to Google shit to keep on playing the game. And thankfully I only really had to do it one time here. It made it work out otherwise. But yeah, okay. That is Subnautica Below Zero. Hopefully you all enjoy our little run through going through here. And let's see what ends up happening with Subnautica 2 as that hits early access in a couple of weeks from me recording this. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this Let's Play, and I will see you all in the next one.